There's a sort of a verse that translates this too, which is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That means the world is one family. And taking this literally, we are all connected. Even though we are in different colors or in different varieties, we are all connected because we all belong to the human race. And taking it to a more spiritual level, we are all parts of God. We are particles of the divine, and there's no distance. So we are all connected. We are all brothers and sisters, and this is exactly what we want to communicate, establishing the Ambika Center. Everybody is welcome. So, this is a center to embrace everybody, to meet and greet, to enjoy, to take courses, to work, and to attend festivals.
Yeah.
Every life has a spark, a truth the heart never forgets.
And sometimes one conversation is enough to bring it back.
No ego, no noise, just real insights that inspire and brighten the path ahead.
Because living with love isn't an idea, it's a choice that we make every day. Imagine ending your workday in a modern office and just one floor above, stepping into a space for culture, meditation, dance, a quiet reflection. A place where community, well being, and business don't live in separate worlds, they support each other.
Today on Swiss Impact, we take you to Almere Poort in the Netherlands, where Project AMBIKA is redefining what a center for modern life can be. It's not a real estate project, it's a living ecosystem built on universal values, belonging, strength, compassion, and inspiring community.
So, with us are the two founders behind this vision, Amrita Tewari and Lalit Sharma. Their work blends culture, community, and inner purpose into a place designed for the world we live in today.
So, Amrita, Lalit, welcome. Welcome to the TV show. And let's dive right in.
So, Amrita, your path has taken you through teaching, counseling, entrepreneurship, even art. How did all this lead you to creating Ambika?
Wow, that's an interesting question. I think my personality could be best described as being diverse, with also having diverse interests. Thinking of Ambika or designing this project, it was mainly born due to the fact that there's a growing population of Asians in the Netherlands, and this number is growing rapidly. However, there are not many facilities for this group of people. And we thought, therefore, to facilitate that, to come up with something that everybody will enjoy, because there's a need for it. There's a need to come together, to celebrate our festivals together, to feel that unity and that feeling of home, which most people actually miss being here in the Netherlands. And that's why we came up with the Ambika Center.
All right, Lalit, and you've guided communities for decades, socially, financially, and spiritually. What gap did you see in Dutch society that made you say, we need a center of our own now?
What we've seen is that center where they feel that they belong to it. So that's what we've seen, is a gap over here. There are places where, the people, expat, I will say the Asian people, as Amrita mentioned, they are coming quite a lot, but they are not connected with other facilities for various reasons. So as you see, a lot of Asian people, especially those people who are moving towards to spirituality, they are vegan, vegetarian, and they don't have a dedicated place where they can find sort of like harmony from their heart. So so that's why we thought, okay, this is something unique. It's going to be the first one where we can facilitate everything for those people who want to come for yoga or for Ayurveda, for all other spiritual activities. We can provide them, and we will make sure this place will not promote any violence. It will promote peace, harmony for everybody.
And love.
And love, yes,
Of
yes, that's
Of
course.
course.
That's the base of life.
most important.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. So you often speak about the idea that the whole world is one family. So what
Yes.
does that mean in reality, in everyday practice for you too?
Yeah, there's a sort of a verse that translates this too, which is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That means the world is one family, and taking this literally, we are all connected. Even though we are in different colors or in different varieties, we are all connected because we all belong to the human race, and the human race is one unit. And taking it to a more spiritual level, we are all parts of God, and that's what we believe. We are particles of the divine, and there's no distance. So we are all connected. We are all brothers and sisters, and this is exactly what we want to communicate, establishing the Ambika Center. Everybody is welcome, despite color, race, ethnicity, background, gender, etc., etc. Everybody is welcome. So this is a center to embrace everybody, to meet and greet, to enjoy, to take courses, to work, and to attend
Festivals,
festivals.
yeah.
Sounds like a true spirituality, that you're going beyond religion and dogma, so that everyone is accepted and welcomed. I think that's very much needed in our world where people are feeling separated and only take care of their little families and not seeing this unity, what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I also like to add in my background is since my childhood, I am promoting interfaith as well in our community. Me and Amrita, we are trying to bring, even though people from the different faith come together and bring harmony in your society where we live together. So, as we see a lot of things happening around the world because of those differences, and we want to break that through this mission.
Nice. Now let's walk our viewers through the experience. Ambika is designed, I know, as a 4-layer ecosystem. So, Amrita, if someone enters on a normal weekday, the center, what happens on each floor?
When you arrive, you'll be on the ground floor, which is the parking. The first floor consists of a business center where you will find offices, but also all facilities to facilitate your working life, which are, for example, a boardroom, a meeting room, a media center for studio recordings or for editing, etc., etc. This will be spacious with a lot of natural elements integrated, a lot of plants as well, but natural materials like bamboo, wood, etc. So it feels like almost like a garden kind of working space. When you go up, you come at the second floor, which is the cultural center. The Culture Center will provide courses on different subjects, but also for art like dance or singing, making music, literature, languages, these kind of things. Then there will be a multi-purpose hall, which we also call banqueting hall. And that hall will facilitate cultural activities or other activities, but also host events because it's very hard to find a suitable location in this area, actually all over the Netherlands. So yeah, there's a big demand for that.
And I just like to add in on that bigger hall, it will be even suitable for those people who want to, celebrate weddings, receptions, especially vegetarian again or vegan.
We do try to encourage people to go vegetarian or vegan, if even better, because we are against animal violence. We want to make people more aware and more alert on these things. Coming to the third floor, that is a temple, and the temple will be open every day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. approximately, depending on availability, etc. But that's our aim. And it will provide everyday services. So it's not like most temples here in the Netherlands, which are open only 3 hours a week, and usually on a Sunday, and sometimes on a Tuesday. But this one
Yeah.
will be open on all 7 days of the week.
Yeah. And that space will be for those people who want to stay connected with the deities and want to
Mhm,
meditate, in their own space. So
mhm,
yeah, that's why it's going to be open for full day. Of course, we will be very open with almost for all communities. But same time, it is something we like to introduce, the ancient, the Vedic, the culture, way before the religions was promoted, so the Vedic culture. So through that temple, that's what we want to promote.
And for investors who are watching would like to know, how does this work financially?
So each floor is generating revenue. The business center will generate revenue by letting out the spaces to companies we are working with, ideally, but also companies who would like to hire a space there, rent a space there, and work from there. And then the culture center will also generate revenue because we are providing courses, activities, and also the multi-purpose hall or slash banqueting hall. And then the temple will also generate revenue, but that will be more in the form of a donation, and less commercial. So the business center and the cultural center are more commercial, but the temple is not commercial, and that will be more in the form of donations.
mhm. So Ambika will stand on three legs, right? Business, community, and inner well-being. Why do you think this structure makes the center stable rather than vulnerable?
Yes, because many temples, for example, if we look at one aspect of the building, let's focus on the temple. If it's only a temple, then the only revenue that it would generate would be donations. Because a temple, yes, you can provide services and earn money in that way. You can have your fees and costs for things for conducting a wedding or conducting other ceremonies, and people can pay you for that. But it is not a stable income. It is if and when. So you cannot really rely on that. And if that's the case for every single month, then that will be a struggle to survive. And if you look at, for example, culture center alone, yes, a culture center can also generate enough money, especially with the banqueting hall. But if it's only a culture center, then again, it's depending on how many customers you have, how many students you have, how many bookings you have, etc., etc. So that's also a bit unstable. But if you look at the business center, we will having companies who will be renting for a longer period. That is more solid and that is more stable income. So I think the base of the Ambika Center, when it comes to generating revenue, would be the business center. Then the second place, the culture center, which would be less stable but more stable than the temple, and the temple would be the least stable. But altogether, it is generating quite a stable income.
Yeah, and another thing I like to add in here, every floor is attracting visitors or customer, I will say. And that will affect, like temple floor, they will bring a lot of people, visitors to temple, and same time they will go and explore other layers of the building. They want to explore what is happening there. So same thing with the cultural center as well. So they will go to the temple and do some donation. So we believe this will
Yes.
bring a lot of footfall, and there is no such a structure in whole Netherlands. So, and I will say, I'm not sure about whole Europe, but it is a unique project, and it will definitely bring a lot of revenue for investors, and it will bring revenue to sustain temple itself, and it will do great for everybody.
And for strategic partners, donors, or investors, what kind of collaboration are you looking for at this moment?
We are hoping to attract business partners who will join our project for the long term, but also investors who can give a good financial boost to the project to get it established. But also, the best is not if, of course, people can donate. We have set up a campaign for donations, and that is still running, and it has been successful so far. So if people want to contribute, then yeah, then please donate and be part of this amazing project. It's a very unique project and it's the first of its kind.
Right. And why do you believe that spiritual aspect will not push businesses away, but actually attract loyal values driven community to the center.
On the business center, we will have those kind of the business owner, I believe, that who also practice a spiritual side of their in their life actually. And this will not only be a center, it will be like a community within the building. So everything going to be connected with those kind of the people, I will say, who are we are longing for that kind of company, or even oh, I wish my office is next to the temple or next to the yoga center or Ayurvedic clinic, so I can do some sort of activities there. And there are desire. I can see there is desire for this, and people dream about it, and we like to make it happen. You know, we want to make it reality.
And
So
even if you're not spiritually inclined, if you just want an awesome space to work from,
Hmm.
then yeah, Ambika Center is the place. However, we do see that nowadays people are more towards spirituality and lifestyle and different mindset, and I see a shift in society where this is growing, and I think the Ambika Center is coming at the right time and also in the right place to really make that happen for a lot of people, because it's all in one. It's a multifunctional building where everything can happen. You can work, and at 5 you close your laptop and you go upstairs to have your yoga session, and then you go upstairs to attend the meditation session or the service in the temple, and then you go downstairs again in the culture center where there's a dining hall and you can have your food and then go home. So it's all in one. It's a complete thing.
Amrita, I think I know who is your ideal client. So I definitely agree with you. It's growing the demand, and that could be just the first one in such kind. And in different countries, there is such need. I see it personally with so many entrepreneurs, spiritually inclined, and they would love to combine these impossible things, but actually, it is possible as you presented in your
Especially
project.
the food part. They will have the food also there.
Yeah, the food must be great. That's
Yeah.
important, and you will attract more people.
And I like to add in one more thing, Ben, because you are promoting that. So we will be promoting sustainability. So sustainability, and we would like to bring awareness in our community. And I feel that will be a very good spot. When people are there, we will carry on talk about climate change, sustainability. You know, this is very important. Everything is connected. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I also said it's also in the perfect location, if you'd ask me, because Almere is the youngest city in the Netherlands. It's the last province, Flevoland. It's fully in development and it's growing. It's and it also promotes greenery and peace and lifestyle and also family life or work life balance and these kind of things. So there's a very nice scenery in Almere where you can see a lot of greenery, trees, plants, and water bodies, and nice paths, and it's all calm and spacious.
It's very
This is
balanced.
this is exactly what we want to promote.
Yeah, and this area where we have this location for Ambika Center in the future is going to be part of Mega Amsterdam. So it is a very good investment. It is a very nice location, I will say, landmark. And the center, when it is ready, people can see from motorway, from dual carriageway, it's just next to it. And access to the center is very easy. Train station is just 10 minutes away. There is a bus stop next to it, and easy access for everybody from the motorway.
That's great. Now let's zoom out. So, Lalit, when we strip away our roles, titles, who are we really?
I believe I came to this world. I am a spirit, and I am equally like any other spirit around the world. I have some role. I have some role which I should give something to this world. It's a beautiful world, and I can. Since my childhood, what I have noticed that people, a lot of people, they take. So because of that, the world is going to the different direction. So many wars are happening because we are taking from that country to this country, and we're not giving. Uh, Somewhere in one part of the world, the food is thrown, and other part of the world, people are dying in hunger. So it's a bit disturbing for me to witness that, and from inside, my voice is telling me to do something for people, and I feel it's important that everybody should think about it and do something in action, not just talking
Mhm.
about it. Do something from your heart. I mean, when you're talking about doing something, what is it? Something which can bring a change, a positive change, which can bring harmony, peace, and love in between, human to human, people to people. So yeah, so that's what I feel that I'm here to promote it. And luckily, I am finding those kind of ground or project to work on.
And Amrita, for you, what is true happiness?
The true happiness is detachment and reconnecting with the divine which is also inside you. Many people try to find that kind of serenity or peace externally, but I feel it is also internally. So I think if you focus towards the inside, you can find also that divine spark, and then yeah, you can reconnect. That is, I think, true happiness, because I think of all the world things and the longings and the hope and the wantings, it often results in disappointment. So to detach from that, you'll stay more constant, and yeah, you'll find some kind of bliss.
What a happiness to listen to you guys. So, now the last question, I think. What is our human purpose, and how does Ambika help people to live that purpose in modern world?
I also do believe that we are spiritual beings coming for a human experience. And finding that human experience and going through that, it's like an acting role you get, and then you have to play it out. That kind of thing. The Ambika Center will be, I think, a bridge between many things. And it's basically like life. You start with work and the earth things, the worldly things, and then you try to engage more in education, and you try to learn more about, for example, the Vedic philosophy or other philosophies, or more deeper sense of life. And then you go up even more. That's the spiritual, the temple, where you have your spiritual education and your spiritual forming. I mean, you can find that kind of sense to become one again with yourself and with the spiritual higher self. So I think the Ambika Center is an amazing opportunity to offer to people, and for us, it's a method, a way to give back to society and to leave something truly behind for our next generations, for my child, for my grandchildren, for my great grandchildren, and so on, so on, so that they have something to go to, so they have something to fall back upon, and carry on with this thing. It's very important that culture and ethics are being passed on, because I see there's a certain cultural decay nowadays in society, and I feel that's kind of sad, because it's a beautiful culture. It has very interesting morals and values and ethics, and I think that should be passed on and not die out.
Thank you so much, Amrita. It's very beautiful. And of course, I completely agree. The nature of love, the nature of humans is giving. It's not taking, right? So we feel happy when we are giving something away, and also part of us our time and spend with those, like, it's always the giving which makes us happier, not when we took something away from someone and then enjoying it in alone.
I was thinking that if you're an investor or a partner who believes that profit and purpose must coexist, Ambika might be the long term, future proof model. you're looking for.
Yes, absolutely. And even if you never invest in Ambika, you can still be part of this center and movement by visiting, volunteering, or simply supporting this vision of unity and belonging in different ways. Come and try vegan meal.
So,
Nice. So thank you, Amrita. Thank you, Lalit, for joining us today and sharing your vision. And I bet with you it will be just one of many centers.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you so
Shweta.
much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Ben, for taking this interview and giving us this opportunity to getting more exposure and tell our amazing project to the world. So thank you very much for that.
I just want to add in before we all go that we don't have a time. So the time is very limited. The world is, there's so many things are happening out there. And I like to use this platform to say, please come forward. Don't think about it. Just ask question if you have any question. We are very open to answer every bit of it. And we are just like you. We are we had a dream, and so far it took us time to come on this stage, like 2 years, I will say, to get this land. And next, we need your support to make it happen for everybody and upcoming generation. Thank you.
Thank you, guys, one more time. And we see you in Netherlands.
exactly.
Thank you,
Yeah.
guys.
Sure.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for sharing this space with us today.
Remember, real impact begins the moment you stop running from who you are.
Let today's story remind you that every soul carries light, even through darkness.
Until next time, stay open, stay human, and lead with love.